And this is BMS TV again, YouTube family. I have a question because I've been hearing a lot of talk about Paris Hilton and her, the possibility of her going to jail. And I have a question that I posed in the naming of this video: Shaquanda versus Paris, or Paris versus Shaquanda. Is justice really deaf, dumb, and blind? Paris Hilton is being sentenced to 45 days in jail due to her violating her probation from an incident that occurred in September of last year. She was sentenced to 30 months in probation to go through alcohol education and a fine of $1,500. She had two incidents after that point, and she was arrested, and now the judge is talking about making her go to jail for 45 days, and there's been such an outcry. Now, on the other hand, there's a young lady who lives in Paris, Texas, by the name of Shaquanda Cotton, and she was convicted of pushing a public servant, which actually was a teacher's aide, while she was trying to go into school. She never had a criminal record, and she was sentenced to 7 years in juvenile detention. Is justice deaf, dumb, and blind? If you don't know the Shaquanda Cotton case, then I think you should do a little research on the internet, and you'll see 14-year-old girl, again, no record. Same judge that sentenced her to 7 years of juvenile detention sentenced another young lady to probation, and the only thing she did was commit arson and burn her family's house down. The same judge also sentenced another young man to probation. The only thing he did was run down a grandmother and her grandson, who was 3 years old, and killed them both. And she got a year in jail for pushing a teacher's aide who was not even injured. Is justice deaf, dumb, and blind for Paris and in Paris, Texas?